Man, I get this question all the damn time. I'm out of here. Hey
Vamos
everybody,
a ver las
welcome to the May
preguntas.
Q&A.
Se
Super
marchó.
excited to be here with Dave V in an empty chair because someone thought her personal affairs were more important than work. And we decided to just jump in and start shooting. Before we get too far though, a lot of questions came in on the expansion. And right now, like we're so pumped up about season 2, we want to focus our questions on that. So we're not going to be taking any expansion questions. Without further ado, Mr. Lovin, let's go.
Can we ever expect more things to use our faction tokens on?
Yes,
Muy buena pregunta. Me ha gustado y mucho. Le han preguntado si están pensando en hacer algo, los blasones de la facción útiles, porque en la facción es que consigues blasones y lo único que compras son orbes y poco más, nada más.
we can. In fact, with season 3, we're going to be expanding the faction stop, adding another level, and adding new things to purchase.
Está bien, van a poner un nivel más y van a poner más cosas para poder comprar allí. A ver qué cosas ponen, ¿eh?
Pretty cool.
Is there a collection log for transmog?
Yes, the transmog screen will show all visual appearances that you can collect. So as you check them off, you can sort of use it as a completionist.
Espérate, ¿sabes lo que más me gustaría saber? Van a estar en la tienda los blasones del transmog. Seguramente sí. Y me gustaría saber cuánto
Are
valdrán.
there plans to
Y me
earn
gustaría
transmog
saber cuántos
tokens
puedes comprar.
outside of the battle pass?
Absolutely. You'll be able to earn them on the free pass as well. You'll have a rare chance of finding them in-game, probably in elite chests. We're not 100% locked in on that. And then through Prime. If you're a Prime owner, you'll also be able to get some tokens.
¿Lo habéis escuchado? Hostia, qué guapo. Qué guapo, tío. Free to play. Vamos. Keyword es free to play. Pues básicamente los tokens, aparte del pase premium y el pase gratuito, se pueden conseguir los blasones esos del transmog a través de los que van a ser raros, no van a ser, van a tener una probabilidad muy baja, pero se pueden conseguir en las rutas de cofres, en los cofres. Y la gente que tiene el Prime, volvemos a las rutas de cofres. Let's go, escarabajos, blasones, ¿qué más queremos? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué no hacemos rutas, tío?
Okay. Resilience and ward, why is this even possible?
A ver, resiliencia y...
I know.
Resilience and ward, why is this even possible?
Good question. I know Scott actually
pa' joder.
personally runs into this all the time, and it's just not a good design. It is being fixed in season 2. You'll start to see it in the PTR coming up, and then we will make those exclusive perks so you never get both of them on the same.
Pero tío, es que así la gente va a conseguir vices en un segundo. Vamos a tener vices, ¿eh? Tenían que haberlo hecho hace mucho, pero está bien. Al menos ha salido. Al menos lo han pensado.
And what will happen to the First Light storage while First Light is closed?
Va a
All
seguir
right, so I know I
funcionando.
said no expansion questions, and this could be construed as an expansion question, but
Expansión, ¿eh? Cuidado con la palabra
since we're
expansión.
closing it now, what we're going to do is we're going to refund the price of the house. We're going to give you all of the stuff you had in storage back. And who knows, maybe in the future you'll have a different place that is new that you can put your storage in.
¿Veis lo que he dicho de primera luz? Pues básicamente te dan el dinero de tu casa cuando te la quitan y te dan todas las cosas que tienes allí, obviamente. Pero esto que ha dicho es lo mismo que he pensado, que primera luz seguramente la van a reformar. No sé qué estilo será, no sé si será como riscos y ocaso, pero la van a reformar y eso. Está muy bien
Are
eso.
there plans for adding more OPR maps or incentives for open world PvP, taking or holding forts, or 3v3?
So 2 good bits of news. One is 3v3 arenas. We're going to be adding some more direct rewards. Right now, it's mostly the salt and the PvP experience. There will be actual a chest reward coming to that, which will be nice. And we've talked about this a couple of times in season 3. Influence V2 is going to shake up open world PvP. We hope in a major way.
Ojito, ojito con la influencia. Pues el tema del PvP le han preguntado si van a poner mapa mapa nuevo para vejez y tal. Les han dicho que van a hacer cambios en el PvP y seguramente el cambio más tocho que va a haber es lo de la influencia. Pero eso en el Season 2. Es que el parche de Season 3 va a ser God, sí. Va a ser, cuidado, va a ser una cosa, no sé, va a traer mucha cosa nueva al juego, ¿sabes? Cosas que nunca habíamos visto en el juego.
Excited about that.
Please let us just put up as many crafting trophies as we like. Teleporting around the map to change trophies is such a colossal waste of time.
Oh, I guess I'll take this one. We're looking into it. I understand. I hear the frustration. I'm aware of it, as is the team, and it's on our list of things to do. But I'm not going to lock into a timeline on it yet.
And we know the real solution people want is to be able to sort of swap these out. That's a more expensive solution. There are some shorter term solutions that we're looking at, trophies that combine a lot of functionality, which will make you required to switch way less often.
Or removing the trophy limit.
Yep.
So you can just have them all as another option we're looking at.
Exacto, quitar el límite.
Will you be
Pues bueno, pero no han dicho que va a salir pronto ni nada, solamente que lo están pensando. Así que la gente ha preguntado si van a arreglar lo de los trofeos en vez de estar saltando de cada ciudad a ciudad para cambiar los trofeos, especialmente los crafters, que tenemos muchos trofeos en la casa y tienes que cambiar para las mutadas y tal. Eso rollo, pero han dicho que lo están pensando, pero por el momento no saben qué arreglo le ponen, si es un arreglo de short term, en plan que van a poner un trofeo que tiene muchas funciones, como por ejemplo el que tenemos de armadura que vale para armadura y para joyas. Pues lo mismo, pero que sea, por ejemplo, yo que sé, un trofeo para todos los crafteos arcana, ingeniería, armas, armadura, joyas. Y han dicho que puede ser que pongan otra solución, que es quitar el límite de los trofeos. En plan, puedes poner todos los trofeos que tú quieras en la casa. A mí me da igual, las dos cosas están bien. ¿Qué?
Me? You can go ahead.
Okay. We're going to start small. We got a really fun, like super hard music piece coming with the summer event that I think, that event is very themed around music.
Habéis visto, están hablando de la música y me ha entrado sueño. Joder, ¿por qué la gente pregunta
And
esas
it's a
cosas
fun
de
one, and
música
we'll
o
see who can all
pesca?
complete it.
Que van a meter, van a hacer lo de la música más difícil, que van a meter, yo que sé, una canción para tocar en el evento de verano que va a venir y va a ser difícil, va a ser complicado.
We're thinking about a damage tally. We don't want anything happening on the fly because it creates
Me gusta mucho cómo explican el damage challenge.
not the best behavior for someone who's not doing great in damage. Again, we're not locking into a time frame. We see it. It'd be kind of cool, but I don't think it's super like at the top of the priority list for us.
Why is the 10-player arena coming with Season 2 temporary? It sounds like fun group content that we could play for years to come. Will the raid at least be permanent?
That's a great question. I think right now those seasonal trials, as we're calling them, are very thematic to the season, right? Like, so they fit in the story and all that. So we plan on sort of replacing them with a seasonally appropriate trial each season. With that said, I think I agree they're fun, and I could see us in the future finding ways to utilize them in other ways.
Yeah, I think if enough players want it, I think we have a track record of saying we're going to listen. So if that's what we see when it's after the first season, we'll obviously look.
Sabes, yo tengo muchísimas ganas a las raids. De verdad, quiero ver cómo salen, qué podemos hacer, cuál es el límite, a ver si sale algún bug y tal. Que no sé, que 20 personas en un grupo es mucho. Tengo muchísimas ganas de verlo,
Into it.
de probarlo.
Are there any plans to improve 3v3 arena awards? Arena only gets PvP track rewards, while in comparison, OPR gets gear crates and feels more rewarding.
So we talked about this a little bit earlier. We agree. It is a very fast way to progress your PvP track, which we like, but we agree the lack of sort of direct reward, a cash to open, it's just less fun. So we're going to be looking into that.
Van a mirar lo del reward de las arenas para mejorarlo, porque la gente dice que las PGs tienen más o mejor recompensas que las arenas. Hombre, es normal, las arenas las puedes acabar en 1 minuto hasta 10 minutos como mucho. Como mucho. Tenemos 5 minutos, ni 10 minutos. Y las VGs, pues es que duran 30 minutos. No puedes
Do any of the
comparar.
devs actively participate in the community on live servers?
Actively participate. I read it constantly. I don't quite have the guts to throw my name out there, but Michael Levin does all the time for us. On a serious note, our team, we read it a lot. I don't think we engage because it's tough when you're a dev to engage because everything, there's people who want it and people who don't want almost every comment. So for us, I think it's more about looking at the data, understanding it, interpreting it, and then trying to figure out what to do with it as opposed to try to drive that conversation.
And if by chance that question actually meant, do we play on the live servers like play the game?
Is that what that meant?
I think that's
If
actually
it
what it
does,
means.
then the answer is most definitely yes. I think you're up to 260s. I've got a character that is very end game. Like we play the hell out of
Esta persona que esta pregunta, no sé, me parece como una pregunta trampa. Les ha preguntado si ellos juegan al juego. Al juego, no PTR ni nada, al juego.
the game, and
Oh
we
yeah, I
love
mean,
it.
I've got multiple characters with 625 gear now, so absolutely. I'm sorry, I completely misunderstood the question.
Yeah, will raid groups be enabled in OPR? I would like to see where my team is.
So unfortunately, we won't be allowing you to sort of set up a raid group
Sí, pero se han dicho solamente en la raid, solamente en Openware. ¿Cómo van a hacer en vejez? Les han preguntado si se puede hacer raids en vejez. Pues no, obviamente que no. Por el momento no. Mundo abierto.
and enter OPR. And the main reason for that is just balance, right? I think already the pre-made groups are having a big impact on balance. And I think coming in with a full stack would definitely be very difficult for the other team. So until we get better matchmaking around that, which is going to be far in the future, we will not be enabling that.
Yeah, I don't want to get
Toma,
stopped.
muy lejos.
constantly.
Toma.
You get more storage elsewhere to make up for the first light loss. I know we weren't doing more of these questions, but
Well, I touched on this earlier. Absolutely. I'm not going to say where or how or why or what or any more than absolutely.
with the new arena map being multi-leveled, will both teams spawn on the same level?
Yes, they
course.
will. And by the way, this will be in PTR very soon, so you'll get a chance to play it. But yes, you start on the same level, which is sort of like the
Arriba.
higher level leading up into a middle point crescendo, which is super fun to fight over. And my favorite thing to do is knock Scott off of that top level down below.
Which has never happened, so I don't know how it's your favorite.
But it's a really fun map with multiple levels.
And speaking of music, I think the music is really cool for the arena stuff, so enjoy that.
And coming to us from our creator program, will the PvP track be reset upon Season 2's release?
No, it won't be reset, but as we've discussed, the rewards are being completely revamped. Tons more BIS, high-level gear early, more umbral, more gypsum. I think people are really going to enjoy this.
And I think, just to add on, I don't think that means we're never going to reset it.
Yeah, no, definitely
But
not.
just not with Season 2.
Van a resetear el PvP track. No, no lo van a resetear, pero le van a hacer revamp, que van a cambiar las recompensas. Por ejemplo, estás en nivel 100, ¿vale? No te van a devolver al nivel 0, empiezas de 0. No, obviamente. Vas a seguir al nivel 100 y todas las recompensas que vas consiguiendo en el futuro van a ser mejor.
All right, that question came to us from Black Swan. This question comes to us from Duke Sloth. Could the lockdown in First Light somehow relate to certain members of the simian family that were mentioned in a previous Dev Talk?
Could it? Yes, it could. Does it and will it? I'm not going to talk about right now because I'm not talking about the expansion.
And finally, will you guys ever do f*** all for PvP content?
Man, I get this question all the damn time. You know what? I'm going to create a video about it. I'm out of here.
Yeah, award-winning actor Dave Verfaillie, exit stage left. Thanks for the questions. Keep them coming. If you like what we're doing, subscribe, follow, and do all that cool stuff. Otherwise, thanks a bunch. Have a great day.
See you in a turnip.
What?
See you in a turnip.
See you in a turnip.
All right. Where are these fucking losers?
Obviously, the ranged weapons are still the primarily used weapon. In terms of win rates, that both the bow and the fire staff are, in the bottom half of win rates of weapons.
Le ha faltado coger la silla y pegar el cameraman, tío. Me ha gustado, os prometo. El final de este vídeo me ha gustado muchísimo. Me ha gustado muchísimo que el tío ya está, se cabrea. Como cuando estás en el stream y te están preguntando la misma pregunta que tú, esa pregunta ya molesta, ¿vale? Y te están preguntando la misma pregunta una y otra vez, una y otra vez, una y otra vez, hasta que ya te cabreas, ¿sabes? Y dices, va, paso, me voy. Y luego al final viene Casey cuando acaba todo. Me ha gustado.